Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video and I'm working on a 6x12 pocket page layout with some photos from Amsterdam. We were walking along, we saw this little shop here with ice cream or sorbet and desserts, little treats, and we thought, all right, we're gonna pop in there and see what we find. And I love all the colors in it. I'm not a big sweets person, so this is somewhat unusual for me to be able to scrap something like this. So I definitely want to do it. I know I have some stickers and maybe some chipboard or something that are sweets related, and I tend to hang on to those a long time because I don't have a lot of occasion to use them. So this is the perfect opportunity. So I have all these here. With this page protector though, hopefully you can see, this is a 4x6 pocket. I have a 3x4 photo. So I have to decide, do I want to slip in a 3x4 card next to it, use a 4x6 and put this on top? I'll have to decide that as I go. And then I think because there's so much dead space here, all this just extra white, I may cut this down and find a card to put behind it. And then that'll give me a little bit more room maybe to embellish, maybe to just a little quick journaling or something. But that's what I'm starting with today. I have pulled out my 4x6 food related cards, my 3x4s, plus my bags here of different items like chipboard, stickers, puffy stickers, wood veneer. I don't think I have any epoxy in here, but maybe I've got so much stuff. So I'm going to look through all of that and see what matches what I've got going on here. Okay, so I found something in my stash of food stuff that I think I'm going to try to make it work. It's this card. On the back is just plates and silverware there, but on this side, I really like that it says loved it, and it's pink, which matches what I've got going. I could cover up part of this. It would require me to cut off a lot of the bottom, but that's not the worst thing. I actually could trim a little off the top as well, and then the bottom, because I realized I've got this guy in here. So if I cut that, I can get rid of him. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone. So I'm thinking I might do that, but then I might switch this up because I've got this over here. If I cut that down, I'll have a background there. I don't want these on top of each other then. So I think I might move this one to the left-hand side. And then this I would just use, I could use part of it for journaling and maybe part of it for an embellishment. But I think I like that better to arrange it like that. All right, so I trimmed down the photo to fit in here and left this on the other side to do with as I will, and I really like that. So I have that kind of set now. That will be up here, but I need to figure out what else I can put in the space. And I think actually an embellishment would be better here so that I break up where I have print here and probably here. So something in there. And then, do I like it that way or do I like it this way? Maybe I'll wait to see. I'll do this part first and then I'll see how do I feel about moving these around, and am I still going to cut this and all of that. I feel like maybe I need to get this done, and then that will direct what I do on the rest of the page. I think I'm going to use this wood veneer. It says yummy treats, and even though it looks like a popsicle, I like the phrase, so I think I'm just going to use that. And I will put it in this top section here, and then this will leave me some room for journaling. I did also find this in there, but when we were in Leuven in Belgium, we actually had some sorbet in a cone, or I'm sorry, not sorbet, gelato. It was gelato in a cone. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe I should save this for that. So I'm going to hang on to that for now, and hopefully I can use that later. But I do like the way this looks. So now I'm just going to take my liquid mono glue here and attach that, and then it should be good to go. I have decided to switch these photos up now that I see them all arranged and everything with the wood veneer. I like it better in this configuration. So I am going to trim this down, and that way whatever background I have, it could end up being white, but hopefully it's a nice colored background. It will be diagonal from this. I think that will just look a little better in the grand scheme of things. But then I also noticed, dang it, I have this part part of a person right there, and I would love to get rid of that, but I don't know how to do it other than just covering it up. But I don't want something here and then right there, so that might end up having to stay there, which is kind of a bummer. I didn't notice it right away, but I guess I could trim it, but then I've got two backgrounds next to each other. I really don't like that either, but I don't know. Maybe I'll start with this one and just see what happens. I'm excited because I think I have found something fun to do with this pocket. I found just this card in my random stash of background cards, and the colors really work well with what I've got going on here. And I had it like this first, and I didn't like the pink and the red tones next to each other, but that I like. So I could do that with the photo trimmed down, maybe even like so, and then I could stamp something there, find a little phrase, something. So I think I'm going to do that. I wonder, it would show up better on the yellow, but I feel like having print here and here is too close, so it'll probably have to be this way. But there, then I would have those taken care of. This will probably stay, and then once again, I have a lot of dead space here. I could find maybe something to cover that up, just a little something at the bottom to have that fit in better. We'll see what I find, but for now I'm at least going to attach this and then I'll go from there. I did find these stickers also in my stash, and I love this one that says yum. It's the right color and it's just very simple, and I can put it right along the bottom and it fills up some of that space. So I think I have to go with that one. Okay, so I have that attached there, put a little staple. That one is good to go. So now I just have to figure out what am I doing with this down here, and I'm not really sure yet, but I'll figure it out. I was looking through my stuff, and I've actually had just this set of generic stickers for a long time. They're Heidi Swap. Couldn't even tell you when they were made. Oh, 2015 it says on here. I've probably had them since then, and I have been desperately trying to use them just on whatever to get rid of them. And guess what? I think this one actually will work here. It just says go for it, but I will have black print up there, and I think that's fine. But I can take this one and just kind of overlap like that maybe, and then these aren't right on top of each other, at least they're staggered. I didn't get a visual triangle with these, how they're laid out, but you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. I'm not going to get that every time. That's okay. Now that I have everything added, I wanted to just put it in the pockets and just see, do I like it? Am I satisfied with it? And I think that I am. I can just do a little bit of easy journaling, and then off in the album it goes. So here's another one done for Amsterdam. Thanks for watching.